Hi guys, this is Namcraft. What's going on? We continue with the next day, prelims day number 2 of ASL S19. This is gonna be a nice series of games. I will start off with this game between Ampo and YSC as part of Group 4. This is the final set. They've played 2 games already, and the score is now tied up 1-1. So very interesting. And yeah, Ampo, of course, very strong Terran player. I have to say that he's kind of ASA class towards B-ish class, and YSC is a very regular appearer, in a lot of various tournaments. He plays a lot in KCM and all of those leagues, so it's going to be very interesting games coming up ahead of us here. So let's see what we have going on. There is going to be a nice openings from both of these players. The probe from YSC is here. He's gonna try to poke around, apply a bit of pressure, and as for Ampo, he's just gonna hang out there, trying to get rid of that probe. Let me just quickly show you some stuff. Well, first of all, this is going to be the map Deja Vu. So let's get it on the screen so we can see what it looks like. There it is, Deja Vu, 4-player map, and looks like SV will arrive now. We might have a tentative by YSC to take a quick expansion. One more thing in terms of map stats. So for Terran players, here are the map stats against Protoss. So this map Deja Vu is very highly Terran flavored, 55.4% win rate. Very nice maps. And so let's see how YSC will be able to fight against those odds. Do I have a picture of the players? I think I might have. So Ampo, I think I do. I don't have Ampo, but I do have YSC. Yeah, I do have YSC. He's a very known player. There he is. Kind of looks like Monk, almost, but a little bit more hairy. So that's him. Ampo, I don't have a picture of him. I guess I'll get a picture of him later. If Ampo gets to the next stage of this tournament, I will get a picture of him for you guys, so that you guys can reminisce about the past. But anyways, what is going on right now? We're going to be seeing a quick expansion, a little bit faster for YSC than it is for Ampo. And that is not gonna be that big of a deal. I'm gonna give this game the advantage in favor of Mr. YSC here, just because he's a regular appearer. In KCM, he does not so bad in KCM. I mean, he's not the top players in KCM, but he doesn't do that badly, so I would just give a slight advantage to him. Robo about done. Robotics upgrade also about done. These Marines are damaged, but they're gonna get pushed back. Marine with Discriminate Dragoon will probably take one more hit. You need to find that weak Marine and take it out. He's just gonna be waiting on the outside. This SE is also very damaged. And of course, once he want to get it, he needs to find a weak Marine. He gets it. He got a bit of damage on the shield, but not much. If he can find this other SV, it's gonna be amazing. But we have a vulture start to move out on the left side, as you can see. It's gonna be very devastating if that vulture is allowed to do a lot of damages and stuff like that. So we shall see. Anyways, yeah, maybe I give you the give me a second, guys, as you enjoy this game without my ranting. I will upgrade something in the background that I think will be a lot more useful for you guys. A lot of Dragoons are coming out, and both the players are going to be gearing for the next part of the game. This vulture, I think, was completely spotted by the probe. There's going to be a small engagement by both. He's going to try. We need to go for the diving shot now. That diving shot is going to be slightly tricky to pull off, but let's see how he's going to try to do it. We're going to be having observatory. That is observatory, I believe. Okay, a lot of vultures coming out. Is it a starport build? Yeah, no, it's going to be a fast capacitor build to go for third base. This is very usual. We don't see it that much these days in PBT, but in the old days it used to be. You know what? Okay, what is that core doing? It's still upgrading something. Okay, that is going to be Dragoon range upgrade, but it's very late. Anyways, what this build is about is that Ampo would go for mines very quickly. He would place a lot of mines, and he would just expand. very, very quickly as well. And he's hoping that his enemy will not be able to get observers first. If he gets reavers first, and he will pray to God that that reaver will not be able to do anything. Anyways, this probe, what is it going? He need to plan he's gonna plan a pylon here. He will plan a pylon, but it gets sniped. That is so unfortunate. He was about to plan a pylon over that area, but now that command center will land, and we will need to have observer coming out. So let's see if the first observer from YSC is gonna try to go and clear the expansion at the this position right here, 4 o'clock position, or will it go directly towards the enemy's main? There is gonna be an engineer bay, but we don't have the turret. The reaver is gonna take a shot. It's gonna land a reaver. It's gonna attack. It needs to go for the other side. Goes and kill that. Oh, that's gonna be a dot. This is a good shot. What is that Dragoon doing? A dot shot, 2 dot shot, 3 dot shot. Insane stuff. And he will go for the last dot shot. Oh my god, he will pick up everything, and that is completely so unlucky for YSC. He's gonna go inside the main, but his shuttle is damaged, his reaver is damaged, his Dragoon is damaged. He's gonna land a reaver. He would take a shot. He would take a good shot, but it doesn't do anything. All of those units are still alive, and he's gonna try to go back up, but can he escape? He will land one more reaver shot. Yeah, and he will get an SCB, and that's if we try to land one more shot. Possibly he's gonna try to run out just outside of the reach of that turret. Maybe he's planned everything out, but as you can see, YSC behind this is not able to stop his enemy from expanding. Maybe he saw that with his observer right here. I think there's an observer placed right here. So this is going to be not good for YSC, man, because he did not do any damages at all. He allowed his enemy to go to 3 bases. Only now he started to take his nexus. Does he have shuttle with speed behind this? I don't know. But that Reaver is going to try to take a shot against the Marine. That's going to be a nice, great shot. He gets 3 Marine. He gets the SCV and the turret. Good shot to take some money off of that. It's going to move towards the 3rd base. I don't think there are turrets. There might be turrets there. There's going to start to be turrets here. He's going to land a shot, and he's going to try to kill what SCVs. Maybe he's going to go for the SCV. That is a nice explosive shot. Dragoon's coming from the other side. He needs to kill the turret. Right now there's a Goliath in the area. Be careful, the Goliath. Dragoons need to start to go. He's going to wait for the tanks to take the first shot. He would move around. He needs to land the Reaver now. He's not landing the Reaver. He's waiting because he's hoping that the Reaver will be targeted upon by the tank. So by not landing the Reaver, he's going to save the Reaver for later. This is a nice engagement. He needs to be careful because there's going to be a Goliath from behind. But now he will land the Reaver. Reaver take a great shot, and that is a nice, explosive, juicy attack. The shuttle needs to stay around to provide vision for the command center, I think. Anyways, more stuff coming up. So YSC, even though he was started on a very shaky ground, he's back to business, and now he's leading by around, what is it, 30 supply, right? Something like that. So he needs to destroy those supply depot, land a supply depot, and get as many supply depots as possible. Do we have counterattack coming from Terran? We don't see any kind of movement. These units are just hanging out and waiting. He doesn't even have vultures, doesn't have anything. He will lose 2 more supply depots. He lost a turret. The command center of course is still alive. This Reaver is going to take great shot. That turret is going to get destroyed. Another amazing shot from this high ground. And because Ampo doesn't have a scan, I don't think he's got scanners. I'm not so sure about that, but anyways, we're going to be having some nice attacks. By the way, let me just quickly show you who else is in this group. That would be kind of notable. Just quickly show you who is here that is kind of notable. I don't see any notable players. At least I don't recognize them. I will let you know later if I see Scan or Devault or anyone like that in these groups. I don't think they would be in these groups. But I think you guys are all looking for good players. Good foreign and English-speaking players. So we shall see that. But for the time being, YSC solidly in the lead with 30 supply differences. Is about to take a 4th base at the 7 o'clock position. Very nice positioning. And Triple Shadow doesn't have speed yet. It will have speed momentarily. And getting ready to come out, and that observer is so nicely placed. It's gonna try to come in again. That location, not to the starport. It's gonna be very great to start to drop stuff all over the places here. So that's nice. Probes finally gonna get transferred, so the game is gonna be back to square one. 4th base start to come up, more observers and more bases coming up, and the triple shuttle is, everything is going according to plan, and so YSC is going to be the next Protoss player who qualify. Yesterday we had 3 Protoss players qualified already, so it's very nice to see more Protosses. I'm definitely biased towards Protosses, and we had too many Terrans already, so we don't need more Terrans in the upcoming battles. So that's that. Anyways, some scanned. I don't know what he saw with that scan. Definitely not the front door. Okay, this is going to be a Zelle out and high temple, and Dark Templar Doctor. This is a nice, ridiculous combination. He's got everything. He's got Zealot, he's got Reavers, High Templar, Dark Templar. He's got everything that everyone can dream. He doesn't have a Dragoon inside. That's something he doesn't have. And anyway, he's going to be having a lot of forces converging. The command center finally float back out. Is this command center possible to get hold? That's the question. He's going to start to land some tanks, but we have 3 shuttles. That the 3 shuttles have been spotted by the mines, but they will land all over these areas now. The 3 shuttles, they have speed. He's waiting to go in. He's waiting very patiently. Whilst he's looking for an angle of attack, one of the shuttles got only 3 slots though. Rope's getting transferred to his inner base. He's waiting. He's going to try to go in the main or go into the front, or what? He's rotating the shuttle and looking for the nice angles here. More units coming from behind. He's going to try to harass the expansion. This is not a bad idea. He will lose. He can get 2 of the armories. If he can destroy the double army, it's going to be great. SCV is going to get transferred now. So just at the right moment, he would not lose from the armies, but there's going to be some Zealot dropping, and there will be some Reavers, and there's going to be a nice storm. He's waiting. He will cast a storm on the tank. That tank will be damaged, and good storm against that High Templar. He's not casting any storm. He's going to cast a storm on those SCV. What else is in those? Is in the cargo? This will be Dark Templar running in. Reaver will take some shot against the SCV. He does that more shot. The Dark Templar will need to do some attack on some units. He's going to try to destroy the tank. He need to pick up that tank. That tank is a nice explosive, and that Reliant is going to destroy that. Reaver could not take a final shot. So that was unnecessary attacks, I think, by YSC. I mean, he's still ahead because he's got 4 bases. We've got to be very careful, because he's no longer leading. But now the Tempest machine that he's building has been in motion. He's got the 2nd shuttle now, the 2nd robo, excuse me, so that's good. But this dropship is going to cause some problem here. What about cannons in the various locations? We need to check if there are any cannons here, but I think that observers saw the dropship. Not so sure how much he was paying attention to that, but the dropship has started to move around this area. There's a scouting pylon here, by the way, so that dropship was scouted by the scouting pylon. We have cannons at the various locations. That's the question I want to ask my Protoss brother here, Mr. YSE. Is going to be a cannon in the main. That cannon is almost completed. More shuttle going through, so I think all of the bases have been greatly covered. Could there be some openings here just north of the gas extractor? There could be some places like that actually can get exploited, but for the timing, YSC is leading by 40 supply. He's taken his 5th base. More scan being taken here, and the game is slow but steady. We're going to be having a lot of temp toss strategies being deployed. I would rather see, YSC take the forward base. You need to take the forward base and take it slowly. Go for harassments. Don't really re-engage in major battles just yet, and take the bases that are closer towards the enemy. He goes in with a lot of stuff. The first shadow is going to land some Zelle, the second shadow is going to land some Storm. He lands 2 Storm, one on the S3, the other one was not that. Doesn't hit anything. But he goes inside the main though. He's gonna land a lot of SCVs. That the first shot is not so good, the second is not so good either. All of the SCVs have run away, but that High Templar could still hide. Oh my god, it's an insane shot. That was a hilarious 8 kills. There's another High Templar waiting inside, and there's a lot of SCVs running. He's gonna land it now. He's gonna do a great, amazing shot. He's gonna, what is he doing? He's waiting. He's impatiently waiting. He's gonna try to go inside the main. He's gonna land now. He's gonna land a reverse. He does a great shot that damages but not kill any SCVs. Oh, those SCVs ridiculous. And only now if we have a medic to heal all of those High Templars. That was great, amazing maneuver. But now we need to have some more gateway production on the bottom left. YSC has played well. We need to seal the deal. We need to actually win, clinch the victory, go to the finish line, not just dabble along like in that story between the rabbit and the freaking turtle, or whatever is the animal that they used to call in those books. Anyways, this tank is just gonna start to shell here, but that is just a stalling strategy, because for sure thousands of forces will be dawning upon him from the various locations. This time we'll move a little bit towards the other side. Maybe he will run away, so there's nothing to be done. More cannons will get deployed, so that shadow's gonna hide in the back. Probes set in his end here. Need to start to make gateways. YSC's got a lot of minerals. Make gateway, make 1,000 gateway, man. That dropship is looking to go back in once again at some point in the future. Looks like Apple's gonna start to move out, but YSC is maxed out. He's maxed out. He's gonna start to engage observers. Possibly he's gonna get sniped. No, an observer very close to getting sniped. Maybe the science vessels might get sniped. I'm worried more about that. But anyways, at the last minute, it looks like this high ground position is completely held, and quad shadow coming in once again, just as Apple's looking to move out. They're dabbing in and out and looking for openings. They're gonna fly right here. There's a tank. Zealot dropping. There's gonna be unsieging tank. Good storm all over every goddamn SCV. That was a great Temptar strategy. Does he have more energy? He's gonna cast one more great storm. Does he have more? He could possibly have more. He's waiting. He could morph into Archon and just have the everyone just hang out just behind the Archon or something. These tanks are getting stuck in the corner. So funny. Yeah, so that's the end of that attack. But YSC traded really nice. That was amazing trade and buying so much time. He just keep on doing rinse and repeat, does the same thing over and over, just the same stuff. More gateway coming down. This is Temptar strategy at its best, guys. At its finest, of course, the skill level of Ampo is to be debated, but still, nice execution by YSC. There's going to be a small engagement here. We need to have more high templars from the high ground. The Shadow's going to land some stuff. Not enough Goliath. He will land on various locations. 1 storm, bam. 2 storm, bam. 3 storms, bam. 1 more on the backside. The Dragoons are thinning out, but there's still going to be more. I think we have at least 1 more. 4 storms and back down. Nice trades. Of course, the Dragoon forces have been thinning out, but that was amazing trade. He's trading like a crypto investor. He's trading like me in the crypto market. You know, buy low, sell high. He's just buy low, sell high. He's so good. And rinse and repeat, just come out and just consistently wear away the Terran army. You don't win right away, but you don't lose, and that is the most important thing. Just keep the game rolling and keep the trade flowing. That's just I say that the high temperature is gonna get picked up, but now Wise got 4,000 minerals in the bank. One of the person was telling me that it is game between Sack and Rain. One of you guys have said that it's unbelievable that Rain had 8,000 minerals in the bank. Of course, in a real life situation, you don't have 8,000 minerals in the bank, but in a practice game, it's completely possible, especially with Temptar strategy, because you don't waste your army. Your army is not being used. It's just Zealot and High Templars and Shuttles. You don't build anything else. So actually, you don't waste anything. And this is the beauty of Temptar strategy. You can just I mean, you are just economizing your forces, your production so well. So that is that. Anyways, a bit of a what is this? Constipation. Huge constipation. This is like Jaedong. Jaedong in 1999 or 2005 or something like that. Amazing constipation. You need to take one of those pills that make you go to the bathroom like right away. Okay, now he starts to move. He was gonna put on a Jaedong. He's gonna drop some Zealot just to buy some time. Great storm drop. Zealot dropping, coming from all sides, and Ampo is completely obliterated. I mean, he's trading so poorly. He doesn't have any kind of defensive structure. He is doing splash damage upon himself. This is gonna be a great mark of a winner. So YSC, welcome to the round of 24. Ampo, goodbye. See you next season. The game will go on for a little bit more, but YSC's got 70 supply more than his enemy. He's gonna expand towards the other side. He needs to make just lots of high templars. He doesn't need to make dragoons, it's just purely for fun. The rest is Zealot, Shadow, and High Templars, and just dabbing in and out with lots of Shadows, you know, destroy SCV, and that's it. I mean, playing Temptar strategy, this is very, very simple, very easy. So easy to play against, you know, for example, against something that Rain often does, which is Arbiters. I mean, Arbiters is so hard to play in 2024 and 25, that is so difficult to play Arbiters. And Carriers, also very, very difficult to get it rolling. It's easy to play once you have like 5-6 Carriers, but when to, you know, at the initial stage we don't have many, it's very difficult to play. So I'm very happy that, you know, Temptar strategy gives this race, this underpowered race, some tools to work with against Terran players. Gonna try another nice attack here. We need to have more Shadow, more of everything landing. Very beautiful spread of Shadow coming everywhere. This is the final battle of the game, and nice finishing line here for YSC. Ampo, of course, he's fought very, very nicely, but 4 storms has obliterated his entire tank line, and this is going to be the end of Terran tier. Terran, Ampo's gonna try to GG at some point in the future. Maybe, possibly, if you have enjoyed this, guys, you can buy me coffee. The link to that is going to be in the video description, but like Ampo is not is refusing to do GG, so I guess I'm going to take this time to thank my fan. These gentlemen have been very, very nice to me, so I want to thank you, Mr. Sea Goblin with the big nipples, Mr. Zuckerberg, or Mr. Z I call him, Mr. McDonald, thanks a lot, and last but not least, the Pope Garonetti. Thank you so much for your support in the last 30 days. And back to this game. Anything else going on that is worth noting, man? I don't even know, because this game should be ending like right now. Right now, there's nothing else to do for these guys. I mean, 200 maxed out army for, you know, for YSC. And as for Ampo, he just need to sit at home and do nothing. There's nothing he can do. He cannot expand. He can mine some minerals, sure, but the next wave would just crush him. He doesn't have enough Supply depot storming coming through. Beautiful storm. Not enough SCV to mine these areas even. More Zelle coming from various sides and just rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. There's nothing to protect those SCVs. He's bleeding SCVs more than he's gaining minerals. This shuttle is gonna come. What is he landing? He's landing a lot of Zealot, which is gonna be nice. And Dragoons just walking in and just having close intimacy with the SCVs as well. Zealot coming through, and this is a bloodbath in a literal sense. If you never played the map Bloodbath, this is Bloodbath. You don't even need to play it. And we should expect GG in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1. The commencer burns down now, and still no GG. He's playing like fantasy. GG. Just I say that. Thanks for watching, and buy me coffee if you so inclined to. Bye bye.